And tablets have a mission to keep us coming back. They could even be resetting your child's brain. But Stephen Smith of A Wired Family is here to talk about how apps do that and how families can fight back. Good morning, Steve. Good to see you.
Hey, Sheila. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. And this is concerning to me because, as you know, I have a teenage son. How are apps designed to keep users coming back?
Well, first off, it's all about as we say, the race for attention. There's so many apps out there. There's so much money to be made. The way these guys make money is through the amount of time that your child or us as adults spend on the phone. So there are a lot of different ways, but we'll talk about maybe 4 of them right now. Just kind of a high-end overview. There's what we call variable ratio schedule, which is really like a slot machine. You just kind of swipe down and you wait to see what's going to come back. Well, when you get the new screen, there's a little charge of dopamine that you get, and that dopamine becomes somewhat addictive. No stopping cues. And this started a few years ago. I'm going to say it was like 2014, 2015, if I'm not mistaken, that you're scrolling through Snapchat stories, you're scrolling through Instagram or Facebook. They're endless, right? You don't even have to physically do anything. They are there.
Yeah, and there's nothing telling you to stop, right? Like I just saw something about YouTube, how they're constantly giving you new videos to watch automatically, and kids, they don't have something in them telling them to stop, right?
Yeah. So the YouTube thing is particularly interesting in that, and that's kind of where they do a predictive model through artificial intelligence. And as I like to say, they've got your digital DNA. They literally kind of create this digital model of who you are and what you're going to like. And a good example, I was watching one Paul McCartney video about a year ago, and I can't go onto YouTube without being besieged with Paul McCartney videos, which are great. But I'm an adult, and I think I can learn to get off of that particular app at a time. Children, their brains aren't fully developed yet.
Yeah, and another thing that you have in this process, that one of the 4 things is their need for social validation, for people to like them and think they're attractive. And
Sheila, I think that is the single biggest issue we have with children today, is that their need for validation. And unfortunately, in order to get that validation, they keep pushing the envelope. And now you see 14, 15, 16-year-old girls and guys doing things, portraying themselves in such a way that their parents certainly wouldn't be happy with, but future employers, coaches, and things like that aren't going to be happy. But what it does to their mental health is my greatest concern.
Yeah, that is scary for me as a parent too. Finally, because we only have about a minute left, I want to ask you, how can we stop this? What can we do to take action and stop some of this from happening with our brains and our kids' brains?
Sure, and I'll have some of this on our website at wiredfamily.org a little bit later. But number one, I think most importantly, turn off your notifications. Grayscale your screen. The color on your screen has a lot to do why we're addicted to it. Turn off autoplay videos, which we discussed a little bit earlier. Turn on do not disturb while you're driving. Charge your phone away from your bed. Use a regular alarm clock. I tell parents all the time, buy one. You can get them for $9. Schedule a regular social media fast. In other words, tell yourself, hey, for 4 hours a day, I'm not going to do anything. And don't take your phone into the bathroom. Big no.
Yeah, well, I just watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix, which I would recommend to other parents, and I know you would too. And because of that, this is not the first thing I do in the morning anymore. I try to wait a while before I look at it. Yeah. I know you're going to put all these tips on awiredfamily.org. Steve, thank you so much. It's always good to have this good information from you.
Thanks so much, Sheila. I appreciate it. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, be well.